this is going to go... Where is this going to go? I need to trace this path, see what my plan was here. Okay, so the last stop was going to be the dump. It was going to go down here. No, it's going the other way. Last stop's the dump, so first stop's the plants. And it's going to go down here, down here, down here. And then it's going to... What was my plan? Oh, it's going to loop around to there, go down here, go over to here, and then I had not dealt with how to get it back. Okay, that's reasonable. Okay, so let's put up some wall. Can't believe it's that close to my stairs, but it is what it is. Those will become service stairs later. We'll do a big grand staircase or something. Okay. You don't know how to use minecarts without your dwarves getting run over. Well, first of all, when you make a minecart path, it's automatically going to make your traffic verification there. It's going to set that priority so that they're going to prefer other routes if other routes are available. But at the end of the day, there's a multiplier there. So it multiplies that square. The default's like 25 or something. So if the calculation from point A to point B, it's 100 squares, well, now if one of those squares is a minecart path, it's 124 squares. So if there's not a secondary route that's less than 124 squares, I'm still going to prefer that one. So I think what you have to do is, the way I do it is I try to keep them in tunnels as much as possible, and then keep the loading zones, like I'm gesturing at my screen, like right here. See? And then what you can do later is there's a couple ways you can build in like floodgates that automatically open and close. So it kind of goes over a pressure plate, floodgate opens, goes through the gap, floodgate closes, then it's there, and so it's in this little compartment. Well, then when they press go again, it goes down a little ways, gets powered, and right as it's shooting forward, it hits another pressure plate, goes through another floodgate, and then that floodgate closes behind it, so it seals this kind of compartment as like a transition zone, like a subway stop. So that's a nifty little thing that you can do, that I will be doing later. But that's a huge undertaking, and you have to really understand the speeds, and it takes a lot of trial and error. So, is what it is. Now the reason this side is... The reason this side is shorter than this side is because this side has to have room for power in it, and this side doesn't. Because going downhill, it doesn't need power. Going uphill, it does need power. And actually, yeah, we'll want power there, so that doesn't need power. So then we'll dig here to get it off this floor, which we'll put it here. You don't have to dig a ramp and a channel. That just helps me remember where I am. Goes down, makes a turn, right there. Okay. And let's start building from the other direction. Okay, where were we? that. Well, can't build from the other direction yet. Okay, well, we need more work for them, so we'll just start at a random point. And we'll get that rolling. Because we have 10 masons and we only have like 4 masonry jobs going. Okay. There we go. So we got our mine track going here. Should probably take a little break here and see how the rest of the fort's doing. Make sure we're still good on things. About 40 drinks. Oh, I never built my office. Yeah, you can go back here. Okay. Somebody will grab that, place it there. And give that to something ishy. And that will allow him to begin doing some work for us. All right. Got a guy cranking away at drinks. Now, how are we doing out here with our masons? Okay. It is less resources to just carve. It is. Absolutely. But I don't know if it still works this way, but I feel like it was like smooth stone and I could smooth over them. So when I went to smooth the ground later, it like smoothed my tracks. And so I was just like, F it, I'll just build them from now on. So maybe I'm just imagining that that's what happened. Maybe I didn't have dug tracks there. But I had dug tracks and then I smoothed it and I could have swore they were already dug and then they were just gone. And so maybe I'm crazy, but I have built them since, so I should probably test that. But okay, thank you. Catalan says that I'm not crazy and you can, well, he didn't say I wasn't crazy, but he did say you can smooth over them. So as you smooth stone later in your fort, you could really F yourself if you don't remember where the smooth track was, where the built track was. And I want these to require deconstruction to get removed. I think we need more granite. Let's go find some. Maybe closer. Marble. 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 Slate. Slate. Granite. Alright, get some granite going. You can also use minecarts to ship this stuff back to the surface. It's a pretty fancy thing you can add later. I really want to show you guys this automation, so we'll just leave that cranking away. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they would definitely flash, but it doesn't mean when I do like a mass designation, like when I usually do like smooth and then just crank, and I'm just more careless. Helix and Slythe are absolutely right. You guys should totally not build all your tracks. You're wasting your time. You should designate them, and you just designate them just like smoothing stone, you go into an already dug area and you say carve tracks, and you just draw it in a line. Ta-da! And they come in and they take care of it. It's a stone detailing job rather than a masonry job. Super simple. Then you just have to that's another thing, Helix, is not only do I like them built, I like them built out of all the same thing. So all my tracks will be granite. The only time I don't do that is when I was first trying automating. I was really having trouble telling all my tracks apart. So I would build them like patterned. So like one track, which this requires a ton of time. You build, you do like build, and you build like 2 long track out of granite, and then I build 1 out of orthoclase, and then 2 out of track, then 1 out of orthoclase. So it's like dotted. And then I had like 1 that was all orthoclase, and then 1 that was all Levine, and I had like, so I had all these colored lines. So it's like, okay, down the green line, that's food. And that was way crazy. Thank you for stopping by, Catalan, and thank you for the follow. So I appreciate it. Scion Zenos just died, so maybe if he's here, maybe he can draw us a picture of that. You died of dehydration. Sorry, buddy. We've lost one. Yeah, we lost Scion Zenos. Oh no. Okay. And drinks 37. And looks like we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Okay. Over here we just have generic food stockpile. It just takes everything. Now, the other thing we'll have eventually is a seed stockpile where it picks up the seeds from the brewers. That is their other output. And I knew they had another output. And it ships them back. Also from plant processors. That's a third part of that track. Wow, they build fast. Okay. Build. Track. Build me north-south. And, oh, whoa, granite's not the furthest thing anymore. They must have done some of that digging for me. All right. Now, get this cranking away. So does anybody have any questions? Because I think we're at a point where I can just like leave this running for a while. So I really can take some time and answer any like Minecart questions, life questions, whatever you want, really. Doesn't matter to me. You guys are not a chatty bunch tonight. Must be because Skyla's at work. She keeps you guys moving. And Horf's not here. Oh no. 2 big talkers completely gone. So that would explain that. Oh, it's tonight fantasy football draft? Okay. Oh no, more migrants. I hate migrants. Oh god. Okay. That's fine. Frick. Oh god, I hate migrants. I really, really do. Oh, it's awful. Not okay. Okay. You know what? We'll come up here on this